to Wisdom Wednesdays. I'm your host, Self-Love Guru, Krisna Escobar, Omejica Escobar. So important to share that. I'm so blessed and humbled to join you today. I'm filled with so much bliss to share this space with you. I have something special this week I want to share. This is a piece of buckwheat, California buckwheat, that I harvested on a hike, and I want to offer that up as we mix that with our element fire, creating smoke, creating opportunities for transmutation, awakening the earth element in the body. Thank you, wonderful buckwheat, for your essence. Of course, we have our beautiful sage. I also mined this on a hike. So important to give blessings and gratitude to the elements, the plants, their essence, but also in the indigenous teachings that these plants for cleaning and cleansing are part of gift giving and should not be commodified. So it's something we should think about when we consider land and what is property and what could be owned, as we raise our consciousness and build deeper wisdoms. I call in the four elements. Father, Sun, Mother, La Luna, and just about the half moon phase. So we have passed the waxing moon and we are moving in closer to the full moon. So as this energy begins to increase, let us take advantage of the hidden truths that do lie within the shadows and allow us to continue to be open for these messages. If my understanding is correctly, we are also in a Mercury retrograde. So for those with placements in their natal charts where that affects you most, just to be thoughtful, take a breath. If we're engaged in communication and we are feeling our emotions rise, allowing us to be present, to accept and acknowledge these emotions that are coming up for us and validating that as part of our beautiful human evolutionary process. And also how that could be affecting us in any given moment and of course others. And being thoughtful about that as well. So acknowledging all these elements that are present for us at this time gives us deeper wisdom. And I have some really beautiful gems that I want to highlight today. Hello, welcome to join. Oh, it's not what we're trying to do. Sorry about that. So I want to highlight some of these beautiful gems that are here. Now, these gems that I'm going to share and highlight are all part of the beautiful gem medicine that I've been able to receive through my beautiful gem goddess, Soul Sis, at Crystal Lady Luna. Please check her stuff out. Beautiful hand-picked quality gems. Really thinking about how we do this in a sustainable way. How does this type of thing be sustainable? So we can probably talk about that too on a Wisdom Wednesday. But I have this beautiful Super 7 sphere here, providing us lots of grounding energy, opening up our higher chakras. I have this wonderful pyrite piece here, pulling in our abundance. have a beautiful malachite here. I love this one. This one's so amazing when I meditate, really opening up our heart chakra. And then I have a larimar, this beautiful butterfly. I love meditating with this one as well, tapping into our transformation. So those are some of the pieces I've chosen to set up today for our grid. As always, I'm going to be using my Mystical Shaman deck. I love this deck. I love the imagery and I love the message. Really tapping into our indigenous wisdom and bringing forth those cosmologies for us to contemplate. Being charged today by my wonderful rose quartz. Again, fostering the love, fostering the love. Thank you so much for joining. If you have a question, or if you have something in your thoughts and your heart and your body that you want answered, let us tap into that at this time. I'm going to ask us to take a collective breath, and this allows for the energy of this transmission to get to you no matter the time or the space that you access it. I'm going to take a sip of water, activating the wisdom of water within the body. I encourage you to stay hydrated as well. I recently invested in a Kagan machine, and let me just tell you, I am 100% feeling an immense gratitude and immense health. I would highly encourage you to learn more about that. DM me if you have questions. I would love to talk with you about it. So let us tap into our inner wisdom. We want to empty out the belly, tucking it in a bit. And on 3, we're going to breathe into 5. 1, 2, 3, breathe in. Holding this breath, this life force, breathing out the mouth, but no longer serves you. Let's do that one more time. Tucking in the belly button, breathe in. Holding this breath, sitting up straight, feeling yourself proud and strong, breathing out the mouth. Feeling yourself relaxed and present in this moment. Going to hydrate myself with some beauty water just because it's amazing. Hello? Okay. Let us get into it. I hope everyone is having a beautiful week. Allowing yourself to be present in your internal truths. Allowing there to be moments of silence and stillness, so that you may hear these messages with more accuracy. I'm excited to share with you my very next episode of Loving Me Creatively. It's been a little minute, but I'm excited to share that with you. It's going to be dropping tomorrow evening. Follow me on YouTube. You will get that notification. Talk a lot about abundance and moving towards our destiny with the Wheel of Fortune energy. So I'd love for you to tap into that and offer your thoughts. Did you resonate with any of those messages? ancestors, spirit teams, and higher self. Allow us to open ourselves up, protected in our seeds of knowledge, open for new wisdom, opening for clarity on our needs and our heart's desires. What is our message for this week? I'm gonna move a gem closer to me. They definitely do provide their consciousness, their information. They help us obtain so many things that are hardly recognized as part of what Mother Earth offers. You know, sometimes we take a little advantage of her abundance, or we perhaps do so by not recognizing her abundance. One message, please. This week. Perhaps we have a lot of questions for just one card to offer. But still, we ask for one card. Too many cards. Okay, there's 2 cards, and that took a while to come out today, so we will accept the 2 cards, and with the eagle on the bottom, number 16, the hidden truths. Let's see. Ooh, first card, 55, Taming the Wind. I love that. And again, Vision Quest. I can't recall what week this came up, number 60, Vision Quest. But here it is again, coming up, a reminder for us. 55 and 60 have 5 in between them. That is the number of change. And we are in a time of change. So let us see what wisdom is bestowed for us. 55, yes. I love 5 and 55. Let's see. This is a beautiful card. I love it. 55. Here is the essence. Here the feather, a symbol that is used in clearing ceremonies for smudging, reminds you of the sacred commitment you make to your life. This is the symbol of consciously bringing the spiritual into the material, infusing the world with reverence and an acknowledgement of the higher planes of existence that influence and emanate all life. The feather is a symbolic reminder of deliberately entering into a partnership with the Great Spirit to co-create for the highest good for all. Wow, if I had hands free, I'd be snapping away. Yes. I love this message. This is so beautiful. So here's our invitation. It's time to clear your energy. Be present and become conscious of how you communicate. Whoa, wasn't I just saying that? Hello, communication, air sign, yes, feather, synchronistic, wonderful universe communicating to us. Let's start that from again. Let's start that again. I got really excited. It's time to clear your energy. Be present and become conscious of how you communicate. This is a good time to write in a journal and put your thoughts into cohesive form. Perhaps you need to actually do a smudging ceremony in your home or office. Creating a sacred space to write about your dreams and desires. Just remember that when taming the wind appears as a symbol, it is time to honor the Great Spirit with reverence and respect. Yes. And here is our medicine. It's time to clean up any misunderstandings with others. Clear the air after disagreements and allow others to share their side of things. You are called now to be a good listener. This is not a good time to be right. It's a time for you to understand rather than be understood. Whoa. It is not a time to be right. It's a time for you to understand rather than be understood. And that is a really important message. Because we all want to be understood. And if we've experienced something in our life where we haven't felt understood, and this is where communication is a really powerful tool, because communication is how humans have created a system to communicate this. And so the message about communication and about it being a time for us to understand, to be open to the perspective of others. And for me, self-love wellness really offers this because we give ourselves time to tap into our love within. And we are so full of love within that when we hear the other, we don't feel that they're taking away from our self, from us being us, from us having a voice, us having our own narrative. And we can allow the other lived realities to come through and be shared. And we don't feel a need to be defensive about our truth, because we know our truth and we love our truth. And we know there's always a time and a place for us to share that. And we can do that in communion and in community. And with the unity, and we allow each of us to have that, we move into this age of integration that I continuously discuss. Because we allow ourselves to begin to merge with these realities. It's not this or that, it's this and that. And that's a really important thing for us to really tap into. But let's read those final messages from the medicine. Good things come out of this restraint of tongue and pen. You will be surprised at how things get resolved when you allow all sides to have value. And this is something that I've learned in my continual conscious practice of compassionate communication, is that one, no human is perfect. And we're not always going to do anything, quote, quote, perfect. We're not meant to be perfect. We are meant to represent dualities. So we are human. But what's important for us to really, what was I going with this? Anywho, it will come back to me if it's meant to be shared. If it's meant to be shared. But yes, having space for all. Oh, back to compassionate communication. Yes, is allowing that opportunity to, I'm speaking from my needs and feelings, and I have compassionate for that, and then I can listen to others' needs and feelings, because at the end of the day, that is what it is. We have feelings and needs. We're human, and we're also one. So we also have shared vision. Here we go again with this vision quest message. So thank you again, Taming the Wind, our 55 number, the first message that came out for us. Beautiful. Let's move on to the second message. And I'm going to read this whole thing again, even though I've shared this before, because it's coming up again for a reason. It's important for us to really be thinking about that, because we are coming closer to a full moon. And a full moon is for us to really take note of our abundance, but also then begin to expand. Like, where do we want to go from here, right? It's our time for evolution, and the new moons are time for us to purge and to reassess. So vision quest, really an important thing for us to think about as we move into the full moon energy. This is just a time for contemplation. This is not a time for action. So here we go, vision quest 60. In the vision quest, you face your fear, embrace your mortality, and then meet face to face with spirit. When we feel stagnant, a vision quest brings our lives into perspective. We realize our flaws, our potential, and the opportunities life give and offer us. We remain on a vision quest until we find the key to open a new door or write a new chapter in our lives. And here is the invitation. Find clarity by spending time alone in nature. If you live in the city, go for walks in the park. If you live in the country, make sure that you spend time outside in contemplation. Get off the couch. Get away from your desk. Go outside. Spirit helps those who help themselves. So set your intention and ask nature for guiding vision in your life. And here is our medicine, again, number 60, vision quest. Spirit has been trying to contact you, but received no answer. You were too busy with your life, and there is too much noise inside your head. Do not miss the call again. Make room for quiet time this evening. Allow yourself to become bored for a while, and you will be able to hear the important messages trying to get through. Wasn't I saying this in the beginning? This is like so beautiful, the way that universe reinforces kind of the intuitive nature that it comes to me when I am in this space. So thank you, Vision Quest, for reminding us to have moments for stillness, for the silence. In the stillness, we tap into inner wisdoms that we are just in need of further filtration. You know, we're pretty skilled as humans, you know, like I've seen people doing all kinds of things at once. They have music on, they're doing this or doing that, and you know, we are powerful beings. We can multitask. And when our brain is working so much, we are actually engaging in a imbalance of the divine feminine and divine masculine attributes that make us unique. And something that really came to me, that really inspired a new online program starting in October, Awakening the Divine Masculine, is to really address the imbalance, because I realized that my divine masculine had become very unbalanced by being really in my thoughts a lot. And being so in the thoughts, in the container of the mind, created a very unique ego. But when you allow moments of stillness, when you go into nature and you allow Mother Earth to speak to you through her electrons that she offers you, that you're able to actually awaken other parts of your body and notice these nuances. And I begin to notice the imbalance. And tapping into the intuition is the divine feminine, is what's possible when we allow ourselves to go into the amazing nature of the hidden truths, the mysticism of the moon, the mysteries Divine Feminine offers us this in our ability to awaken our intuition. So these are some beautiful messages we received this week, and I want us to finally just conclude this beautiful message with the eagle. Number 17, which is number 8 in numerology. So if you're into that, I would definitely look into what that number, actually 16, that's 7. Yes, number 7. 7s follow me a lot. It's a really powerful number for me. All right, let's see what the eagle is about. And I'm not going to read all of it. I'll just read the beginning portion so that we get a sense of what this hidden message is trying to tell us. The eagle. Eagle comes from the east, the place of the rising sun, of new beginnings. She soars high in the sky, sees the smallest detail with clarity without losing track of the bigger picture, and nests in the high mountains. For eagle, there are no obstacles, only opportunities. She calls you to ascend, to acquire perspective, so you can fly wing to wing with great spirit. Wow. That message feels so good to read. Oh, it's so beautiful. The heart-opening energy, the exhilaration of the flying boldly, confidently, with precision. And here's our invitation. Have you become trapped in your daily routine and feel you do not know where to go and what to do next? Have you lost your sense of purpose? Eagle invites you to take a deep breath and spread your wings. When was the last time you opened them? Eagle reminds you that your spirit was born to soar to the heavens. As you contemplate choices, ask yourself, do I want to live in a do I want to live in a chicken coop, sheltered from life, counting the regular feedings, or do I want to soar like an eagle? If your answer is the latter, then you must accept Eagle's invitation and embrace the courage that will help you choose freedom. And just thinking about the visual of a chicken in a coop is what promotes me to live a plant-based lifestyle, because we need to really begin to unify our nature of being and see the other in the self. That the chicken is a fractal of source like we are. It has life. And how we begin to treat animals. Are they free? Are we free? What is within is without. What we choose to create as realities are the realities within. If we have systems of domination where we are dominating a species for whatever reason, then that is the reason also that the species of human have been dominated strategically. And this is where our understanding and awareness of the colonial reality help us build our wisdom. It helps us move in the direction of our freedom and our liberation, because we transmute that energy. We transmute the energy, and we do this in communion and community, because we are not alone. We're never alone. If you allow yourself moments of stillness, it offers us the opportunity to really tap into all the dimensional layers of our being. And I encourage you to do that. And in my podcast, I end with a transformation center, a guided meditative session. And I encourage you to take advantage of that, or take advantage of other resources that allow you to tap into the stillness. Yoga and other activities help us do all of these things. So I want to thank our spirit team, our higher selves, for bringing towards us some beautiful messages. 55, Taming the Wind. Number 60, The Vision Quest. And our final message, the eagle, number 16, numerology 7, helping us to remember our innate divine gift to ascend, to evolve, but with an integrative body, mind, soul complex. And that is what my work is all about. I am a guardian and a leader of the new earth, and my role is to support us in our building and our strength and our communion of our community. And so I want to thank you for joining me for this session of Wisdom Wednesdays. I want to share a few things that I have going on and would love your feedback and suggestions for the next week. So currently we have a few online programs that are going to be launched in October. Check them out. They are all meant to promote healing, wellness, as well as support the new earth. So check that out on my website, selflovecreatives.com. You can also find more information about the upcoming retreat that I'm hosting in Joshua Tree. I'm super excited. So if you're local to California, I would so love for you to come, because this is going to be an opportunity for Soul Fam to commune. I just have a really strong innate feeling about that. But in addition, we're going to have some amazing celebrations and practitioners, amazing chef coming to feed our waiting bellies, as well as some amazing sessions to increase our wellness with some DNA activation and really centering on building and boosting our imagination by awakening our sacral chakra for a divine feminine retreat on the 21st. So we have 2 amazing days, the Day of Peace on the 20th, and then we have the Divine Feminine Space on the Monday, the 21st. Find all the details on my website, and thank you again for joining me. It is always such a beautiful, humbling experience to be a channel for messages and to awaken my own innate gifts and my experiences and just the wisdom that gets poured as I awaken myself and tap into your beautiful energy as you allow yourself to be a part of this experience. Until next time, family, don't forget to love yourself creatively today.